Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you love my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Saturday, happy Flint and Steel Saturday, everyone. Let's get on to it. Okay, into the Goodforge. This is what I consider their standard range. Now, I did opt for some of their customs. So, several of these are the customs, like the Migard serpent, traditional Viking, fancy curl, the Russ. Several of these are more along the lines of a bit different. They're a little bit larger and are customs. They're not necessarily customs. They're just, he opted to make them for me. They're not in his normal range, but yeah, he was quite happy to make them, and it's all good. Yeah, he did a good job. Fantastic strike. We'll do the Midgard. So that's the Midgard serpent. Jormungunge. Gonna do some hagstone. It's a big piece. It's a magnificent node of hagstone. Got some quite nice pieces in there. Certainly sparks all right. Now I've got underneath here, I've got a lot of stones that he sent with me. I keep them in the same box. That's the box that I keep it all in, except for his kits that he has sent me. This range deserves its own kit, so own box. It's a beautiful old vintage box, and yeah, just a nice box. So I keep them all in there. Someone was saying that I should use charred lamp wick. I have a lot of charred lamp wicks. I've got a whole container full of it. I do use it. It's just, it's a bit expensive. It's fantastic to use this stuff, but and it's premium char. Just tends to be a bit more expensive, so that's why I don't use it that often. But yeah, the economics of it is your economics. If you want to use it, by all means char it and use it. Also make it in the slow match, treat it with potassium nitrate. It works really well. I'm going to use it on jute. As I said, it works really well. Just establishing the ember a bit, just to get it going. Oh yeah, I didn't have to use all that, but I'd cut it up, so why not? Just burning the jute off. There we are. Migard serpent on some hagstone. Certainly sparks all right. It's a beautiful striker. There it is there. He does a wonderful job. Highly recommend this smith. He's based in the Ukraine. As you can tell, I've got a fair few of his strikers. When I get onto a smith that ticks all my boxes, I'm quite happy to collect as many of his strikers as I can get. So yeah, he's well priced. He does a good job. He's a talented smith. So why not, you know? So yeah. As far as a round lamp wick or flat lamp wick, it is very good char. It makes a nice, robust char. It's a little bit stronger. It's not as fragile as standard char material. You can get the rolls for reasonable prices. You buy from China, 100% lamp, 100% cotton. It's not too expensive, but yeah, it can get a little bit expensive to char it. Like, yeah, it's $3 or $4 a roll. So, you know, it can get a little bit expensive just to char it. That's why I say, you know, like it is premium char cloth. So if you buy it and then char it, it does tend to be a bit more expensive. But as you saw, it takes a spark quite easily and burns quite well. Use a different spark striker, and it is quite robust. I just fold it over, it has those fuzzies just there, and just drive sparks until it picks it up. And that's picked up a spark, and it just propagates from there. That'll get very hot very quick. That whirring noise is the valve in this. It's a very nice char cloth, but yeah, I made up a fair bit of it, but I prefer it for slow matches. So yeah, I do actually like it for slow matches rather than char cloth. But your economics are your economics. If you want to make it into char cloth, make it into char cloth. As you can see, I've got a fair bit of it here. That's all I've got. So I made a fair bit of it up. But I bought a fair bit of it and I had it there and I decided to do that. So yeah, but you have to make your own decisions as to whether you're going to do that or not. That's some of my hagstone. Yeah, it's a beautiful stone. Just wanted to show you that. It's a bit more ugly of the flints. It's a bit rough and ready, but yeah, it sparks very well. It's flint, so English hagstone. It's just some of the balls. I've got a fair bit there that I haven't broken up, but this is my working stuff, and I tend to, as I need it, I just put it in my working stones there. Anyway, this is going to be too long otherwise. Yeah, happy Flint and Steel Saturday. That was the Migard serpent from Goodforge, and I'll be going through the rest of them as we go, using flat charred lamp wick on jute and my Barebones. You can hear the one-way valve. That's that funny buzzing noise. It's just the one-way valve operating. So yeah, it's not an inappropriate noise that I'm making. It's just the valve going off. Yeah, happy Flint and Steel Saturday, everyone. Stay safe. Thanks for watching.